Ryan here for Silly Reviews. Now, a little over a year ago, I purchased this TCL 55R 617 55-inch 4K Ultra HD television. It's got a bunch of apps. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so let's take a look at the apps that you get when you purchase a Roku TV enabled television. This one's that TCL. I just explained that to you. I've been having it for over a year, and I'm very much satisfied. Actually, that price going down, I see it online at like $300. It's incredible you can get a 4K TV for $300. That's a smart TV as well. So what we're gonna do is, I've never gone through all these weird apps on here to see what they actually do, what they provide for you. Some of these apps you're gonna be familiar with. We're gonna kind of skip over them because they're so popular. But let's just take a look at what the menu looks like when you hit the home button. So you're gonna have your inputs and you can name them whatever you want. So I have a game console, which would be a Xbox 360 hooked up to it. Then computer, I have a laptop hooked up to it. Xbox, that one's designated for my Xbox One. And then antenna television, which gives you HD TV, I believe up to 1080p on some channels. It depends on what the programming on that channel at the specific time offers. Those all come out really nice. Then we see Netflix. You know about the Netflix app. No need to go into that. Works well. Prime Video, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber and you're going to get Prime Video, that app works really well. Hulu, great for television shows. Very popular app. That's probably the app you go to when you want television shows. Works well. Sling. I don't know much about Sling, but I know it's a subscription service. I think it's to help you get Air TV, like you have a virtual on-demand. I'm not really too sure. What is Sling? Do you know what Sling is? Can you please leave a comment? What is Sling? Am I missing out on it? What happens if I click it? Let's click the button. Let's see what Sling tells us. Again, I think that is a subscription app, but I'm not really sure. This one takes a minute to load up, but maybe because I've never launched it before, that's probably contributing to it. And I will be making a video about my internet service from Cox Cable. I've had problem after problem recently in the past 3 months, but we'll get into that in another video. Here it looks like it's about to load up the Sling app. So it says stop paying too much for television. I don't pay shit for television because I don't subscribe to a cable TV package. So you get a 7-day trial on this. It shows you some popular channels: ESPN, Disney Channel, TBS, the Food Network, CNN. You can also browse as a guest or watch 7 days free. And I'm a big fan of trials. I use them at opportune times, especially trials like Showtime when you can get boxing, a good boxing event, and just use the trial and cancel it. So anyway, this is not going to be something I use. Like I said, we're going to go back to the home screen, but if you're familiar with Sling, how much does it cost and is it worth it? So we're going to exit that one, and we're going to go over to this app that's called 4K TV. Now, this is the first 4K TV I've ever owned. It's a 4K Spotlight app, 4K Ultra HD Spotlight. I don't think I've ever watched a 4K video on this television to really see what that 4K is all about. But in the preview, it shows an Adam Sandler movie, something called Playing for Keeps, romantic comedies free on the Roku channel. But let's click 4K Spotlight and see what that app is going to deliver to you if you're a TCL television owner with the Roku TV enabled. So it's got HDR movies and TV, 4K movies, 4K TV, 4K videos, and channels. So let's see what 4K movies delivers. It says enjoy movies in brilliant 4K resolution. Awesome. So it's got action, comedy, drama. Let's see. Can I see a 4K movie, a comedy movie for free? Is this for free? How does this work? Which one of these should I pick? Let's pick The Black Klansman. What's going on here? Open via Vudu app. Huh. Is this some type of guide that shows you what's available in the apps that you have in your television? 4K ready video, but you need to have that app set up. Let's try a different video. How about this Kevin Hart and The Rock Central Intelligence? What does that mean? Let's click it. Open via Fandango Now app. So I think this is just a guide on base. It shows you what's available in the apps that you have on the television. So I guess if you're subscribed or you use those other apps. What about the always funny Amy Schumer, Trainwreck? It's got to be a great movie. She's so funny. Open via Fandango Now app again. So I think that's just a guide. 4K Spotlight's going to be a guide to show you what's available in 4K resolution with the apps that you have. So let's move on. Let's go back to the home screen. So Google Play Movies and TV, and that's going to come with your Google subscription. I believe you get access to that if you have a YouTube Premium membership. And I just canceled mine, actually. So, okay, Spectrum is going to be a cable TV app. I think this is going to be a bonus app that you get if you're a Spectrum cable subscriber. So that's probably not going to be applicable to me because we have Cox cable out here. Now we have the Roku media player. I believe that's going to be, we're going to click it, but I believe that's going to be if you plug in a flash drive, some type of hard drive, into one of the USB slots on your television, then you're going to be able to load up whatever content is on there. So that's just a handy generic app that all televisions, modern televisions, should have. So let's go back to the home screen. What other offerings in there? I'm really hoping to find something free content that I've never used before. Okay, Pandora, so you can use your Pandora app, listen to music through your television. That's pretty cool, especially if you have a setup like I do, where I have a nice surround sound system, a Vizio surround sound system hooked up to the television. So that's cool. Same story is going to be for the iHeartRadio. You're going to log into your account on there and you're going to stream music. That's pretty cool. HBO Now. And if you saw a recent review that I did on how to watch Chernobyl, that series that's super popular right now for free, you utilize an HBO Now trial, you'll be able to access all this content for 7 days. Don't forget to cancel it unless you want to get charged out the butt for that. So that's just going to be a bunch of HBO programming that you can use if you're a subscriber of that app. And it looks like it's $15 a month, but you can get 7 days free. So I could probably double my free trial access on here. That'd be good for a date night. Somebody comes over, then I would utilize that and we'd have access to all kind of movies so we could Netflix and bone. So let's go ahead and let's exit back to the main menu. Now we've got the Roku channel. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is a Roku-powered television, so maybe that's going to give us some free content. Let's see what the Roku channel is working with. Hopefully we can get some freebies, and I would just assume any of these apps, if it gives you excuse me, if they give you any free content, they're probably going to have some commercials in there, but that's the trade-off that you need to make. So seeing another Adam Sandler video there. President Trump, ABC News 30 hours. Die Hard. Can we watch Die Hard for free? Just having this app because we have a Roku enabled TV. Let's click it and see what happens. It says loading. We're going to let that daddy load. It tells you about it. And okay, we have a play button. Can we watch this? It says retrieving. It looks like it's loading something, so that's kind of exciting. So this could be a bonus right here to having a Roku-powered television, is you could be able to watch some free content, some blockbusters. Whoa, it is playing. That resolution does not look HD at all. And I do have a 100 meg package from my cable provider. Typically that downstream is around 100 megs, so maybe it's just because this movie is so old. I think it's from the 80s. Hell yeah. I don't see anything that's going to let you know that there are commercials pending. Sometimes you can see that little seek bar on there. It'll show you little dots, and each dot's going to be a commercial. I don't have a way to navigate through this. Yeah, there it is. There's some dots. So this is 2 hour and 11-minute long movie. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So can you bear with watching 5 commercial breaks for a free streaming movie? A blockbuster like Die Hard? That seems like a pretty good deal. So there we go. That's pretty much what I was looking for. So the Roku channel app, solid. Absolutely solid. Let's go back to the main menu. See what else you have. Now YouTube, we all know about YouTube. Now I'm a YouTube star. I am quickly approaching 3,000 subscribers, and it's only taking me 13 years to get there. So, you know I love the YouTube app. So that's always a good app to have. Plex. Now Plex, if you set up your own home server for your movies, which is why I do have a laptop connected to my network, however you gather your content, all your movies and TV shows, now that's up to you. I know there are legal ways to do that, and there are not so legit ways to do that. But the Plex app is solid on this television. I do use it frequently because I have built up a library on my Plex server, which runs from a cheap, modern but cheap laptop that I bought off eBay because it had a slight imperfection on the screen. But the thing is, I really don't ever use the screen on the laptop. I just use it as a computer. So let's give this a second to load up. It's in offline mode, so I believe my server is not connected online right now because it is connected to a VPN service and not my home IP. But if I logged into it, and I might be able to show you, and now you know my password, you can see my library. What have I watched recently? Meet the Parents. That is a fall asleep movie. I love that movie. I'm not a fan of Robert De Niro himself. Life 2017. I started watching that movie and kind of lost my attention, but I was also really tired. The Eric Andre Show, big favorite. And you can see on deck, I've just got my library on my Plex server is absolutely legit. And the Plex app on a Roku-powered TCL television, it works absolutely flawlessly. So let's go back to the home screen. And now we've got, what is this? This is the Hoops Network. We're hooping. Straight hooping. It's got a basketball in there. So that's certainly going to be, oh, that's a crisp resolution on that logo. So Hoops Network Live. I've never opened this app before, and I love basketball. So what I'm going to imagine here is with the Hoops Network Live app, you're going to be able to enjoy some basketball content. What kind of basketball content? Because I don't believe there's any basketball being played right now that's not either maybe WNBA or something overseas. Now this app is taking a long time. The progress bar is not moving. Wow, dead air. Dead air here, people. This is not exciting. This is not exciting content at the moment. We're going to count down from 5. And if this still has not loaded up, we're going to give up on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That app is going to get 2 thumbs down. We're going to go back to the home screen. Don't know what's going on with that Hoops, that HQ Hoops Network app. Then you've got the NBA channel. Now, the NBA app, that will give you a lot of on-demand content, lots of clips for free. You don't have to log in, have an account, anything like that. But I know with the NBA app, I've experienced this over the years. If you are a subscriber of it, you can get on-demand and live basketball games. The problem with that is you get blacked out in your local area. So that basically makes no sense to have an NBA subscription unless you're using some type of VPN and you set your home base, your home zip code as a different zip code away from your home team. Like my home team would be the New Orleans Pelicans. So maybe I would set up my account, and I don't know if that would interfere with billing to where it wouldn't even work, but I would set up my account to say that I am in the Portland area, right? So hopefully I wouldn't get blacked out, and I would have to use an Oregon VPN to be able to watch a Pelicans game live. I've spent money on NBA having that subscription, excuse me, and only to have every Pelicans game blacked out, because what they want you to do is watch it on your local network. Well, your local network, it's going to be involved in a TV package, a cable TV package that could cost you $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 plus a month, so it makes no sense. But not having a subscription, a membership, anything, but you try to utilize this NBA app, you do get tons and tons of clips. At least that's how I remember it. We're gonna let it load up, and I'll show you that this is a worthwhile app, because in the morning you can go through and you can watch highlights pretty easily of games that have played, and they have some extra content. Sometimes you'll see some little NBA documentaries, basketball player documentaries. So pretty cool. The only thing about that is you kind of want to use your YouTube app nowadays to get all your big highlight packages of games that played the night before or anything like that, because there are some serious channels out there, even the NBA YouTube channel, that give you all this content. But you see all kinds of playoff clips, commentary, things like that. It is a good app. It is a good app. It gives you top plays of the night. You get a top 5, all kinds of cool stuff. So the NBA app is pretty cool. Let's go back to the home screen. Let's see where else we can go. We're running out of apps that are on here. I don't know if I have everything installed on here I don't know if the possibilities go beyond what I have, which says 23 items. So maybe there's more to download. I've never really gone through this. I use this television for what I'm comfortable with. But CBS News Live 24/7 app. So I'd imagine, I don't know if this is going to stream the CBS nationwide network channel. It does say it's live. So we've got now playing live CBS-N. So CBS Network New York, CBS Network Los Angeles, CBS Sports HQ. Hold on a second. Then it's got clips of late breaking news and top stories and headlines. Now, down here, I see TV shows. I like 60 Minutes. That's a good show. 48 Hours. That's a good show. Popular video clips. The Mueller Report. That's a big story. 60 Minutes Overtime. Playlist. You got gay stuff for the Pride Month. If you want to get gay with it, the CBS app looks like a good one. Here's some information talking about Zion Williamson, probably the #1 pick for the Pelicans this year. Pretty cool. This app seems to have a lot to offer that I was unaware of. Let's just try something. I'm going to try to go with one of the big hitters right here. So 60 Minutes on demand, that would be absolutely amazing to me. What happens when you hit 60 minutes? Do you get to watch full episodes, clips? What do you get? This is a 14-minute, 15-second, recently published.
A simple shot in the neck be a great
wow.
debilitating symptoms of
this content is legit. I wonder if it breaks it down with commercials in between. But this content definitely looks legit on the CBS app. If we click on this, Daddy, can we see commercial breaks in the skip through? Yeah. So this is well, this says 13 minutes. I think it's closer to 14 minutes. 3 commercial breaks. So every 5 minutes, can you deal with the break? That's not so bad. Pretty cool. So the CBS app, I'm a fan. Let's go back to the home screen, finish things off. So Nosy free TV. And then it says Wilco, Springer, Maury, and more. So it looks like on-demand free TV, probably chock full of commercials of trash television that stay-at-home moms and welfare recipients watch. Did I just say that? I apologize. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. Let's see. Let's load up Nosy. Is it nothing but trash TV? It certainly looks like it. Lala's Full Court Life for the Love of Ray J. Now, those are the 2 series in the spotlight. Tells you how garbage this is. Unless you're into that. And if you're into that, you're probably not into me. Rock of Love. The Surreal Life for the Love of Money. Oh, this is garbage. Maury Show. Ugh. This looks like a lot of not the daddy, not the father. I slept with 30 people and now I'm trying to find out who's going to give me that welfare. Steve Wilko's show. Bill Cunningham's show. Trisha. Jerry Springer. If you're into trash TV on demand, you're going to love the Nosy app. So when you wake up around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you missed a couple of your trash TV shows, the Nosy app is going to be for you. And finally, at least what's available on my television, we're going to go into the Vudu. Now, we saw a Vudu recommendation on that 4K Spotlight app that was on here. that looks like it, what is the word for that? Corrugates, or it propagates or something, but it brings together what you have available on your television. So right here, we're going to click on the Vudu Movies and Television. That is trademarked. Let's see what kind of programming we have available here. It's probably got some decent stuff on here. And again, it's going to have some commercials. So if you're willing to have the trade-off, if you just want something in the background, which a lot of us do, a lot of us with Netflix accounts, we certainly stream The Office nonstop in the background. So let's see. It's initializing. We're going to let this daddy load up because it seems like a serious app, and I've never loaded it before. So let's see what I've been missing out on. Come on, Vudu. Juice us up, daddy. Let's go. Come on. I need that content. It might have so much glorious content that it just takes this long to load, because maybe the memory on a television like this is minimal, and it takes a little time to do all this. It's processing power. I'm not a television scientist. Wow, here we go. Failed to connect to the network. Press OK to retry. Details. Please check your network and try again. More information. I guess if you submitted some type of trouble support document, email or something like that, then you could provide this hardware ID, device ID, and software version. Now, my software version is almost guaranteed to be up to date because your Roku TV will update itself automatically, and you can tell that because your background changes frequently on your television, basically almost every day when you load that daddy up. If it's a holiday, it's going to say Happy Father's Day. If it's Halloween, you're going to see some Halloween screensavers and backgrounds. So we're going to hit OK to retry. This will be a huge disappointment if we do not get this to work. Here we go, hitting OK to retry. If it doesn't work, I'm going to give up, and we're going to cut this short. So let's see, one more time for the Vudu app on a TCL Roku-powered TV. Now it says loading Vudu movies. You got to like that. Maybe you had to give it a second chance, a little shove, a little push, give it a little motivation. There we go. Boom, Vudu's loading. Captain Marvel. I know that's a big time movie right now. 5 Feet Apart, Us. I don't know anything about that. Tyler Perry movies, I definitely don't know anything about that. Now, you can join for free, rent or own the latest movies and television, or watch thousands of titles for free with limited ads. So I don't have time on this video to sign up, and I don't have an account to log in, but we're gonna hit browse, and maybe this will tease us. Vudu will give us a little tease to say, hey man, or woman, or whatever you identify as, you need to get this. So let's browse. So what will we have? Does it distinguish what is free and what would be on demand where you have to pay for? I don't know. I see rentals. So how it says featured rentals. So that's probably stuff you got to pay for. Rent from $4.99, own from $14.99. But did you ever own anything that's digital and streaming? Probably not. But how do we see just what's free? Can I see just what's free? Yeah, we can navigate up here and go to free. Free movies, free TV, free new, free action, free comedy. Free with ads. So yeah, they're gonna have ads. Check it out. Wild Wild West. I remember that movie. Beetlejuice. You've heard of it. Come on. Contagion. Open Water. Happy Feet. Hit them with the Happy Feet. Jerry Maguire. What happens if I hit Jerry Maguire? I'm guessing it's gonna prompt me to sign up. But free with ads. Come on. Watch for free. That's what I want to do. You could rent it for $2.99. You could own it for $13.99. Let's just watch it for free. Do I even have to make an account? New user, so enter your email address, or existing user sign in, or I have a Walmart username and password, and I do have a Walmart username and password. But anyway, I'm not going to kill you with that. We're almost at 25 minutes on this. So these are the apps you get when you have a Roku enabled TCL television. Some of it's cool, some of it I'll pass on, but we're all different. We all have our different tastes. Anyway, if you're more familiar with these apps than I am, or do you know some secrets? Do you know things that I'm missing on here? How can I utilize this? What does 4K look like on this television? Because I've never watched a 4K video on this television. Let me know in the comments. My name is Ryan for Silly Reviews. I hope you like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think about this video. So that's going to be it. We're going to sign off. Again, I thank you for watching.